My name is Mark Miner. I am an investigative writer and author. In my travels, I've investigated many people and places. Watch as I seek out stories that are typically outside of the box of normal. I am the Seeker. Hi guys. So today we're going to talk about Dogman and werewolves. What's the difference? Well, first of all, I just want to say welcome back. Welcome back to the study, which I just got fixed up about a week ago. But anyways, so what's the difference between werewolf and a dogman? This is what we're going to discuss in this video today. I wanted to make some tutorials because a lot of you know that I do a lot of stories on the paranormal, cryptozoology, crime, whatever piques my interest. And since I wrote the book Willamette Werewolves, which is a story about a werewolf, but it's not what catapulted me to write that book. I did have an experience. Not with a werewolf, but with a creature that was, cryptozoological, however you say that word, nature. And so it kind of spawned that experience with me and other experiences with other people spawned that book. So I kind of twisted it and make it into a werewolf thing. But it wasn't a werewolf. What was it? I don't know. So here's the thing about our topic today, about werewolves and dogmen. There is no 100% proof. I know you're going to hate this word scientifically, that these two creatures exist. It's very mythological. There have been a lot of reports of sightings on these creatures. In my area, there's been quite a bit. And you might even hear the sounds of one in the forest or in fields. Whatever. Nothing has been properly documented or captured. And for years, since I was a kid, from the 70s on now, this was what was going on with Bigfoot. And just recently, somebody killed a Bigfoot and has turned it over. If you kind of look into your news and do a little research, you'll see that several men have killed a Sasquatch and have turned it over to authorities. So, will the truth ever come out about werewolves and dogmen? Yeah. Do I like answering my own questions? Sometimes. Okay, so anyways, so I just wanted to touch base with you guys and let you know that I will be doing some tutorials so that some people can see where I come from and maybe kind of like have a little discussion, or it kind of piques your interest and you do a little bit more research, okay? So it's going to be a very short video, so I hope you enjoy, and let's find out what a dogman is. Let's find out what a werewolf is. I think you'll be surprised. And let's find out what the difference is, okay? So hang tight and enjoy the show. So for many years there has been this big misconception of what werewolves are. A lot of this derives from medical history and from those who had suffered from lycanthropy or porphyria, as you see with this man here with the hair all over his face. But it has built up into a legend. It has built up into a myth so huge that Hollywood eventually had taken over and created some great monsters. And as you can see here, I guess the most famous would be Lon Chaney as the werewolf and the such, and all the way up until the Twilight Saga series. There's a lot of movies and television shows that do talk about werewolves. So what really is a werewolf? Well, a lot of people do try to make YouTube videos to misrepresent what a werewolf is, such as this man here who tried to create a werewolf with a person in a suit. But there are such things as dire wolves, which are way large, and people mistake those as werewolves as well. This infuriates me a little bit when people fake these videos, because it just makes this research and this topic a little bit harder to have some steam and credibility behind it. So what is a werewolf? Well, if we go by what we've learned over the years, werewolves are very stocky. Werewolves are people who turn into wolves. In lycanthropy, you can be a werecat, a were-elephant, a werewolf, a were-dog, whatever. But werewolves, let's just stay on that topic, tend to be something that's human that turns into a wolf. That's very stocky, very broad, very beastly, who will attack on a moment's notice, who is very aggressive. As you can see with this picture, that's a very good picture. So, they're supposedly, can't stand silver, and, you know the story. You know all the stories. Here's another picture of a YouTuber who tried to create a werewolf, and, sometimes you can tell that they're fake, sometimes you can't. So, werewolves, just the main topic, werewolves are the stocky human to wolf metamorphosis. What are dogmen? Dogmen tend to be a little bit more slender. They don't make a metamorphosis, which means that they don't go from man to a dog or man to beast. Dogmen stay in their current state all the time. They're not really that aggressive. If you come up to them, they will run. They will stand still. They're probably just as scared of you as you are of it. And they do try to hang out in fields, forests, and go after livestock, chickens, things like that. Small animals. They are carnivorous. So as you can see here, they're very slender and have very little hair on them. So that's the difference between a werewolf and a dogman. How you kill each one, who knows? I'm sure a dogman can be killed with a bullet or any type of weapon, where a werewolf supposedly takes a silver bullet. Have we caught any of them? No. What you see here is a dire wolf. This is all over the media. This is a huge dire wolf. This has always been a wolf. This has never been a human. They're large. They're immense. As you can see by these paws coming up here, right there, these are his two front paws put together. They are enormous. So, that's the difference between a werewolf and a dogman. So, stay weird, guys. Always be weird, proud to be weird. Talk to you soon.